In today's course, we're going to talk about how to take great photos of food using your iPhone. It's important to know right off the bat that this is a beginner course. I'm going to not only discuss how to take good food photos, but just how to take good photos in general. What are some of the fundamentals of photography, and what are some of the must-knows that someone who may be new to taking photos needs to know in order to get the best out of their camera? We're going to talk about how to take good food photos using just your base iPhone model. I am working with an iPhone 12 mini, so I don't have one of the top Pro line iPhones. I'm missing a lot of the features that those more expensive iPhone cameras have. I'm hoping to prove through this course that you can use just about any camera, whether that's a smartphone like an iPhone, Android smartphone, whatever it may be. If it's a camera, you can get some good photos by thinking about your light, composition, subject, and color. There are some specific considerations that we're going to look at for taking photos with an iPhone. We'll mention some of the specific tips and tricks, some of the features that the iPhone has as a camera, and how to truly maximize the potential of your iPhone. I cover the topics of this course from a theoretical and a practical perspective. Generally, I'll introduce a concept by giving you the theory behind it, what you need to know, and then we'll get into how you can actually apply that to your photography. By tackling these topics from both perspectives, I'm hoping that that gives you the best chance at long-term success. By the end of this course, you will have learned the ins and outs of how to take food photography that you are truly proud of. This course is great for foodies, influencers, food bloggers, passionate cooks, or even restaurant owners. It's common after putting a lot of hours and a lot of effort into making a meal, you want to be able to capture that in its best form. And sometimes it can just fall flat and the photos don't look as appetizing as the meal actually looks in front of you. Food is not an easy subject to take pictures of. There are a lot of different elements that are coming into play. If one of them is off, it can make your photo not as effective, or it can make your food just look plain unappetizing. I'm going to break down all of those different elements separately so that we can dissect each, figure out how to work best with each of those individual elements, and then how do we bring it all together to make images that we are truly proud to share. I figured that there's probably going to be two different camps of people that are interested in this course. One is going to be, how do I simply get better photos of my home cooked meal, or when I'm taking photos of a meal at a restaurant, versus people who are wanting to know how to get those lifestyle food photos like their favorite influencer or food blogger. I'm sure that you'll find value from the concepts that I discuss, regardless of which camp you're in. For the most part, I'm trying to balance between these two things throughout this course. On this slide, we can see an agenda for this course. We are currently in the introduction section. In the following section, we're going to discuss what food photography is, what does it look like, and what are the most important elements to food photography. In the section after that, we are going to discuss how to shoot food photos on your iPhone. Then we'll discuss how to edit food photos on your iPhone. And then to wrap things up, I'll go over some of the key takeaways from this course. What are the important concepts that you should be walking away from this course thinking about? In the next section of this course, we're going to break down what food photography is.